It's week 4 of preschool. We made a few changes in our classroom. Let's check out what it looks like. We painted green leaves for our classroom tree. This was one of our recent lessons. We read I'm Not Just a Scribble, and then we did this scribble activity. That was so fun. This is our new light table activity. This is on my Amazon storefront. I know a lot of people were asking and had a hard time finding it. It's under light table. We're doing color days, so our high five is the color of the day.
Yellow, yellow. The sun is yellow.
I have bins I have to take home that I switched things out. We're still working on emotions and all about me. So we have these new emotions Play-Doh stampers with the different hair that they can put on top. Just some loose parts. We have shape stampers since we're learning about shapes, and then these animal Play-Doh molds. We're introducing 2 colors this week, so we're going to talk about not mixing them. We left our block center the same because they are still in here every day, really loving all of this. Their favorite are these jumbo farm animals, and they make little tunnels for them. We're doing dot paintings at the easel. This is their art project this week. So to make the background, we used bubble wrap and put it around our paint cups. And then we actually just had plates with the paint on it, so they'd rub it in the paint and then stamp it on their paper. We're keeping our sensory table for 1 more week, and then we switch with the classroom next to us. This is the all-time favorite sensory table. Still pretty much have 4 students here at all times, so we're keeping that 1 more week. At our science center, we're doing an I Spy sensory bottle. So I filled this with black beans and little items from around my house, and they have to find the item and then circle it on here. We still have our emotions sensory bottles. And then this is a new activity where it's a turntable. They can build some brick structures as it turns. And then also these mini disco balls really make some cool light reflections if you get them in the right light here. We have shape books and All About Me books at our library center. We still have Brown Bear for our Tony's box. We read Color Monster last week. They loved this, so they can play with these color monsters and retell the story. I'm sending home classroom volunteer forms this week and starting our Star of the Week program, so I sent this home to just the first couple students. We're still doing a color day and a shape day, so Tuesday is green day. We'll wear all green. We're going to learn about ovals. I have these fun shape bean bags that we will sing like a review song. So I'll toss these. Each child will get a turn holding one of these. If you're holding a square, stand up. If you're holding a square, stand up. If a square is in your hand, then it's time for you to stand. If you're holding a square, stand up. So they'll each get a turn with a different shape. We add each shape that we're learning to this pile, and then at the end of the day, we just review them very quickly. Our question of the day matches the color, so are you wearing green? They are also still loving these roads every day at the carpet, so we kept these here. Something for our Synergize Center. I don't have that out yet. We're going to start a cutting bin. So we're talking about scissors for the first time next week, and then we'll begin our cutting bin, which is like always the favorite of the entire year. So this actually goes at our bin center. Once I teach scissors, this will be in here, and they can cut any time of the day that they would like. I got these new number blocks. This was my son's favorite. He was so excited to build these different towers with those. So that one I'm excited about. Kitchen is still a kitchen. They're just loving the baby dolls. So we kept the baby dolls and just updated some different food. So we put the pizza away and the cutting food away and just put a few different things out here. Here's all of the color days that we're doing for the month of September. I'll have a color day on Wednesday because it's picture day. We have a library reader that comes the second Thursday of every month. That is wonderful. I'm coloring rice over here for our sensory table, for one of our fall sensory tables. So I have just our fall colors. What I do is use vinegar and liquid watercolor. So this is what I'll mix in there. I put a little bit of vinegar with liquid watercolor, squish it all around, and then lay it on a tray to dry. Our magnet center, we have color sorting jars since we're learning our colors right now. And I think that's it.